yeah, let's just get into it. I'll break down my moves as I go. Kind of just give you guys a sense of how, what I'm thinking. And yeah, currently at 1820. Yeah, let's just follow that up with e5, e4, e5. All right, knight f3, knight c6, bishop e, oh, bishop e5, okay. For this, I usually just like to play bishop c5. Okay, he's going for like this kind of thing. Um, Here, I mean, I could just play something like h6, because if they're here, 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 I'd probably go bishop e6, here, or here, and this blocks that. But honestly, I might just go d6 too. It's just solid. Just go d6. Yeah, I like this move. Okay. I mean, this is just like kind of a general setup that you might get for Ruy Lopez. This is really common. Not much to talk about here. Okay, so he goes for that push. That's a big move here. Takes bishop e6. Here, then here. Although, actually, I shouldn't have let him do this because this is gonna mess up my pawn structure here. He goes here, here. Oh, I think I blundered, but my opponent didn't see it. Okay, bishop d7. I actually just blundered, but he missed it. So if he'd gone here, I have here, but he just goes bishop back, and I don't have the pawn move because my bishop's blocking her. That was careless. Holy. But he goes here, I go here. This is fine. Um, so if I take, he's going to take with the knight, likely. But that would be a mistake, actually. So let's take here. If he takes with the pawn, which he should, knight here. Um, and then rook here would be a mistake because of this. Okay. No, I'm an idiot. um, let's see. We don't have many options here. Let's go knight h7. Um, he's kind of in a better position here, but I still have a lot of opportunities. Um, and he's moving kind of fast too. But yeah, I mean, my opponent's probably going to go just rook e1. I have castles here. Next move is just trying to get my king out of the center. Um, Knight here. I mean, does he have that? Yeah, but it's not a great move. No, he doesn't have it. He might go bishop here too. Bishop here, trying to trade the bishops off. Oh, it goes queen d2. Okay, queen e2. Sorry. Okay, I don't like that move. Um, I guess he's just trying to go rook here. It's probably his idea. I just go castles, and then when he goes there, I just go here. Yeah, I think I'm fine here. I'm just gonna castle. Yep, rook there. Just queen here. And if these pawns have to double, like I'm honestly fine with that. I don't care. Um, but that's just an annoying move, bro. And once I go here, he's gonna go here, probably. We might just get a repetition. Also have queen here. I like that idea. Mm. That leaves my bishop open. Then he has things like that. Alright, I'm just gonna go here. Plans like this. So yeah, my opponent's just being really annoying, bro. Okay. I mean, that this is just he's just not letting me develop. But again, really grateful that I played h6 because now he's just limited with his bishop. He really can't go on this diagonal as much as he wants to. So he's probably gonna have to go here and trade the bishops. Um, I mean, I guess he could go like this, but take a few moves. And I'd really like to get this move, kind of just pinning the knight here. Again, not really pin, he can move. But if he does move, then I get to trade the bishops, which is beneficial for me, I'd say, because this bishop is very bad. Okay, just checking on the stream. All right, sweet. Okay, so he takes with the knight. Okay. All right. So let's move our bishop here. Again, this trade is beneficial for me. I can either, I mean, honestly, it might be better to take the queen, but opening up this file could be good too. Okay. He's going here. Clear intentions to go here. That's the obvious move my opponent is thinking. And if they do, then I think I'll just go here. No, that doesn't work. Um, let's see. What's a good move here? I really don't know. I might just go g6. I mean, he's gonna go knight here. I go here. Would it really be beneficial for him to take there? Let's go g6. We don't have much of a choice here. He's gonna go here, and we're gonna have to trade things off. It's just kind of how it is right now. I think it would be better for him not to trade, but if he does, then yeah, losing 2 points of material, but it's kind of okay at this point. Okay, I need to mute this audio because I can like hear, I can hear the something, but all right. Okay, we're good. So he traded the bishop, but we still have chances. I mean, clear intentions to go here. Knight on the rim is bad, but I mean, I'm actually okay with trading here just because it brings my attack in, which is kind of something useful that you'll learn. If he goes here, then I'll just take first, and then he's got to either double or go here, and then I just take that pawn. So he's going to want to capture with that, and that just kind of gives me a check, and then I can win this pawn. So if he goes here, then I just go here. Um, he's going to want to go here. I go check. Um, yeah, but he's just bringing my attack forward. Now if he goes here, I just go here and take, and I have a bit of an attack. But again, my opponent is really in the winning position right now, up 3 points of material, but it's not over. If he blunders, I'm easily winning in this position, and there's a lot of there's actually a lot of hope. I have this, I have some ideas like this, attacking the queen, and also just pressuring. Um, if he doesn't do anything, I just take this pawn. So there's ideas here for sure. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, my opponent also is kind of low on time. I mean, 427. TikTok. Okay. He offers a trade. I mean, so I don't want to take that, but might lose my all of my advantage if I don't. That probably is the best move though. I mean, again, if I just go here, then he's gonna go here, and then this is just an issue for me. Okay. Like, I don't think my queen really has much to go, any places to go. If I go here, he's gonna take this. I think I have to take here, just trade queens, unfortunately. Usually when you're playing and you're losing by material, it's kind of just the best option just to try and keep as many pieces on the board as possible, just because it kind of limits uh, your opponent into what are we doing here? Am I missing something? That just looks like a mouse slip or a blunder, unless I'm an idiot. Does he want to do this, maybe? I don't see the idea. I think that was just a blunder by my opponent, and that's now we're out material. But again, he does have this, which is kind of just, it does stuff, but it doesn't, Like he could try and double up and try and attack me on this file, but it's like I don't know if I can trade before that. But then I always have this, so like he's never really getting in. Um, I'm just going to bring some pieces. Let's go here. If he attacks my knight, I'll just move here. Again, we're kind of low on time too, so we have to be careful. Time is really an issue. I want to just go here and trade my queen if I can. Yeah, because this is if he kicks my knight and then I'm forced to move it kind of. Then what he's going to do is he's just going to double up his rooks and try and infiltrate here. Because this would be a very nice tactical pattern. Just recognizing that these rooks can attack this weak back rank and kind of this queen is helping them out. But again, low time. Okay, just get a resignation. It's great. That's why you never resign here. Okay, I'm gonna go e4. My opponent goes c5, Sicilian. Assuming he's gonna go knight. Oh, okay. I like this. He goes here. Let's go bishop g5. I want to do this. I want to move my bishop back. I think he's going to go here, here, and take. That was his idea, at least. Okay. Let's go here. Bishop back. He's going to go here, trade the bishops, all castle. Okay. Let's take here. And then we're just going to, I'm going to go h3 first to prevent this. And now, should we castle? I don't know. Okay. So should I push forward or should I take? I kind of like this idea, just like making him go back, going here. Um, that idea looks good. Just because I want to have some space here. If he goes here, that would be weird. Um, yeah, he's obviously trying to get this for this. Um, this push isn't so effective. This one helps me. So I think his idea is kind of just to put a rook here. Oh my god. Put a rook here and control here. So I'm going to go here. Again, going here would be an easy way to blunder a fork. So I'm going to have to go bishop here and then this. Or knight this way, which I kind of like too. But my idea here is kind of just to prepare this push, because if I could get this, obviously the pawn is hanging, which is an issue, but if I can get this, like, sort of thing, um, then my bishop is active, and his pawns kind of are more weaker, but, alright. Bishop here, this here. He does have this now. Should have calculated a little more, but this is, I mean, yeah, no, he's gonna go there, of course. I think bishop back is better here. I should have gone bishop e1 there. But this is fine, I mean. But like, because this is always going to be a weakness. His rook's not going to come in time. So I can target this. He's going to have this push, which is annoying, but I'll just block it out eventually. And it should be fine. Okay. Um, Alright. So I'm blocking his knight from going to d5 and threatening this pawn. Yeah, okay. I mean, he's just going to take this pawn, but my idea is just kind of just to... And should I just go rook b1 here? Uh, yeah. I'm not incredibly happy with my position, but I think it's okay. I mean, it's not terrible. Wait, his knight has to go here? That's brutal. Okay. Alright, buddy. I think you're forgetting when you take here, I'm gonna have to go here. I'm threatening your bishop now. I don't know if that was part of the plan, though. Did we calculate that far? Okay. The reason I keep checking this is because my thing is kind of low in storage. I don't want to. Making sure it's still going strong. Okay. So his obvious idea here is just to plant the bishop here and be kind of a nuisance for my rook. But you know what? I'm just going to take here, and this bishop won't go there quite yet. Okay, now I'm kind of liking my position here. Pass pawn, isolated, whatchamacallit, isolated. Yeah, if I go here, I bet you. If I go here, I bet you he's just gonna push, and try and dislodge this knight. But it's okay. I don't mind. Hmm. Again, like if you're a beginner watching this, yeah, you really don't want to take that knight because that's just giving me kind of two isolated pass pawns or two isolated pawns. One of them is passed, which is just something you don't want to do for your opponents in this type of in this type of game. Just because it just gives your opponent so much power. And should I hide my rook or should I keep doing what I'm doing? I don't know. This is a threat though, so he'd have to protect it. And again, there's no this because my rook is defended, which would be a nice move if it wasn't. Hmm. But like this position is fairly winning, just because I'm up a pawn and it's a very important pawn too. And yeah, I was about to say this position is also bad. Like it's very tricky to defend for him. But I mean, he might just be forced to go back if I go here. So, but then he does have this pawn to take. Oh no, he doesn't because I win this one, right? And if he, I mean, the bishops are powerful though. He's going to have these two bishops against my bishop and rook, which is yeah a bit of a nuisance. But I'll just have to defend really well. And now he does have this move because my rook is undefended. But I just slide back, and then I should be fine. Okay. I mean, what is this idea? To kind of target this pawn, maybe? It's just not a super strong idea, I'd say. Just defend. Okay. I mean, My opponent also just doesn't have a ton of space here. I mean, they're just kind of they're really cramped. Um, and when your pieces are all stuck together like this, it generally makes it pretty hard to make any good moves. My pieces are very spread out. I have two isolated pass pawns, and I'm just gonna push them. And as if I play my card, if I play my moves here correctly, it should be winning. I mean, the key here is just not to rush too much, make a mistake that would lose one of my pawns or kind of jeopardize my position. Also, this if I could anchor my knight right there, that'd be extremely well placed. Like this knight here, this is what you call a bastion. Bastion is basically where you put you put a knight where it's kind of protected and hard to remove. Like you would have to trade one of his bishops for my knight. That would just be very winning for me. And I'd have connected isolated pass pawns, and he would lose his bishop pair, which is very beneficial, which would have been beneficial to him. Again, this trade is good. The reason we wanted to defend our pawn rather than taking it would be just kind of if he if instead I just take here, then he can develop his bishop, attack my rook, or he could just go here and then just kind of plant his bishop here and attack my pawns, and it would just be a very bad position for me. I mean, not it wouldn't be terrible, but like it would kind of give his pieces more space, which is not what I want to do in this position. And he's clearly trying to activate his rook here and get some sort of play on this diagonal. Um, Again, there's still a lot of attack for him, so I have to be careful, not play recklessly, and kind of make smart moves here. I might just go king here, just kind of keep my position maintained. If he goes rook here, which I suppose he will, then I have this, or I can just bring my rook over. I don't know if I like that because this pawn is, I mean, it's protected, but it's going to be kind of tactical to remove it. Tactical to, what's it called? Um, yeah. And again, he has this, or he has bishop here, honestly, because, okay, I think if he goes here, I think this is fine, because I have just a lot of tactics here, if he tries to, or if he trades first, because he doesn't have this check here, I think. Does he not? Mm, hmm. Yeah, this is really annoying position for me. I mean, he's just gonna go here and just kind of plant his pieces in a way that's really okay. I don't think that's a good move. Takes here, and if here, yeah, I think this is a bad move. I'm just gonna take. Again, this is theoretically What is this? Six for 6 for 5, but yeah, okay, this isn't a good move. I think I'm just gonna take the rook here because my opponent forgot that there's this discovered check here. Yeah, GG's. I think that was not a terrible game. That was okay, fairly well played. Um, let's do another one. I don't like d5 of banks. Okay, so here the two main moves are kind of just knight here, knight and pawn here. So pawn d5 and knight f6. These are just the main moves you play here. I'm just gonna go pawn d5, and my opponent looks like they mouse slipped to London, but I'm gonna attack the center. This is what you want to do if they're playing a London system or those sort of openings. Um, and play moves like this. So he obviously wanted me to kind of play that. Um, I'm just gonna get this massive center, and in chess generally, you kind of want to have the big center, not to the point where you're overextending. Oof. So he has this kind of pin idea, which I don't like. So I'm gonna go knight here first. These pins can be kind of tricky because he could have, if I had been playing kind of fast, maybe I would have just took this pawn and blundered this. But you always have to be careful of these sort of things. Um, let's go bishop here, kind of threatening this idea. And if he goes here, then okay. So he's attacking this bishop. I don't know if I like that move though. Let's just take. Uh, I don't see. Oh, this is really a great move. Is he trying to go here maybe? What does this mean? Okay, he's trying to attack my bishop. Um, ooh, scary. I mean, if I go castles, he goes here. I go here. He goes here. I go here. This looks fine, honestly. Kind of looks scary, but also I have my own threats to make. And this is opposite side castling, so it's going to be a pretty, you know, what's the word? Pretty, did I do a counting error here? Takes. No, I didn't. I'm fine. Worried for a second there. But he does have this kind of idea to open this file a bit. Yeah, like that. And I have to be kind of careful here and not make a mistake. Um, if I go here, takes, then this comes with a check. But my bishop is hanging, so okay. Um, okay. Just go bishop back. And if he takes here, takes with the pawn, I think that's just generally a bad move for him because then he's just opening himself up to danger. I mean, it would just not be great. Ooh, my opponent's going for like one of these maybe. Doesn't work, but could work in the future. I mean, he really needs to like Whoa, okay. I mean, I see the idea. Kind of just to block this. Oh, okay. Again, he cannot take here because there are threats. So this is kind of a good tactical lesson here. And now I have this move, which would be great. I think he's probably going to trade, which would be great for me. But if he doesn't, then I have a very active knight, and I have threats. Again, I can't even take here though because he has my queen pinned. So it's a very tactical position here. Again, he has me pretty pinned, so I'll have to find my way to attack him. So maybe moving the knight here would be good, and then just open up some pathways for my queen. This way is nice. Okay, I think my opponent just blundered here, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, this is just a free knight with check. I mean, my knight is hanging. I think he blundered that it was check because, ooh, this is a nasty move, bro. Ooh, that is a nasty move. I didn't see that. It's okay though. I'll just take here. Should I open this up? I mean, I'm bringing some danger on myself. Again, so this is like an opposite color bishop endgame if I trade down. But I'm up, significant material, so it should be pretty winnable. Um, unless he does unless I do something dumb, but um, I'm just gonna go here and just lock this position up so he has no ideas. And then maybe I just go here, something like this. Um, what's up, Danger? I said, what's up, Danger? I could just win a pawn if I wanted to. I mean, this. But I really just want to go for the checkmate here. Oops. Oh, let's go here, here, And if he goes, yeah, he can't go there. Um, go here. Um, so I'm just gonna kind of bring in my pieces here, just do stuff because he can't really. Yeah, he's just trying to kind of get me with a backbreaker. Yay. But I mean, I'm just gonna go here because I don't want to get mated. Me attack bishop. Yeah, this is kind of what you call just like a mating net because I have all these squares covered. This file is covered by my rook. Well, kind of long time. This is covered by my bishop. This is covered by my knight. And that's just how you get a checkmate. Just kind of just going in here and doing things. But, I mean, I kind of have to be careful because of my time, but I think I'm fine. So now I'll just come in with my rook and just do damage, do stuff. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. GG's, bro. Mm-hmm. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. I could get something fancy here like this, but I think I'll just take the bishop. This is how we do it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No way to defend the pawn. Brother. This is how we do it. If I was my opponent, I would just kind of try and. Oh my god, bro. Why can I not move my piece? But yeah, he's got the time advantage, so I think that's why he's still playing. And why would he do that? Yeah, he just resigns. Alright, let's do one more. This is a good streak. E4. French defense, I think. No, yeah, this is the Pierre defense. So kind of like a Philidor thing, but with the reverse move order. Like Philidor would be here, 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 oh my god, here. But I like Philidors for white. Okay. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Mm -mm -mm -mm. This is how we do it. Mm -mm -mm -mm. Ooh, do not like that one bit, bro. Mm. I don't like this, bro. Don't like this position because he has ideas. No, that's not it, bro. Yeah, this is just gonna be. I'm gonna go for this, let him take, and we're just gonna see what happens. Because I don't think the structure's. It's bad, but definitely could be worse. And this position is relatively locked, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna let him take. Um, yeah, because this is like we have what 8 pawns each, both on the board. It's a pretty locked position. He's gonna go queen here. I just go king here, and his bishop isn't in the game, so it gives me a lot of opportunity. It saves me a lot of trouble. Um, yeah, he's going to try and put his knight here, but I can just trade it. And uh, yeah, he's gonna go. I think his plan is queen here. So I'm just gonna go king here, and he could also try and do stuff like this, but I'm going to prevent it. Yeah, and I'm gonna go rook g1 and just kind of keep some pressure this way as well. Yeah, his idea is to go here, right? Um, I'm gonna go here. Bishop here. Mm. I might just have to lose another pawn because I mean here this loses to this, and that's a check. There's really no way. Not my thing. He's playing well, and I think this is going to be a very annoying position for me to play. But I do have counterplay here. Like this isn't lost by any means. He's got his ideas, I've got mine. Um, this was not a good idea, but in the future this could be because this is like pinned here. Opening is not the right idea either. Yeah, he's gonna go there, of course. I'm gonna just trade these bishops because this protects my pawn and takes away a large amount of his attack. So this would be a good move. Also gives me the opportunity to move my rook on the g file and make some threats on this knight because I can go here. He goes back, let's say, and then I'm threatening this knight again. Or I could just double up. It's not pleasant for him either way. And if he attacks this, this is not a free pawn because I always have this and I'm getting in here. So it's not great for him. But if he just moves back like here, I'll just go rook g file. Keep my pressure. Pretty solid gameplay though. By my opponent here. I really like the idea of going rook g1. Um, let's say he tries to double up here, then we just go here, goes here. Um, I go here, then I go here, or sorry, then I go here. Um, and just get threads along here. Yeah, I mean, I think he's threatening this pawn with check. Rook f2. Honestly, in most scenarios, I'd probably ignore this threat. Um, but since he has the check, I can't really ignore it because he's just gonna win a tempo on me, and it might as well have protected it. But usually you can do a tactic called danger levels. It's a pretty well-known tactic, but you basically just instead of defending, you just make a bigger threat. So your opponent points a gun at you and you just pull out a bigger one basically. But my threat is kind of just to what I want to do here is just move my rooks on this file, just get what I like to call a cannon, put it here, and threaten this knight because his knight is gonna have to play passive. And then once that happens, I just kind of break in with this and threaten some things. Of course, my queen would be hanging, so I can't actually take here. But like that's just kind of the idea, and more so along the lines of like just make things threatening for him, make attacks, and yeah, I could even. I mean, it's a bit harder to infiltrate here, but I could figure out a way and just kind of worm my way in. But it's not. This position is losing, slightly losing for me, but it's not completely lost, and I think I have some ideas. So I'm just gonna go here. He should go knight back here if he's smart. Did my opponent just blunder? I think that's a blunder. And this idea, do I think I just go bishop back? Mm -hmm. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah, that would be a fun way to lose your queen. Just go like that. I mean, I just have that actually. But I think this move looks strong. He has to just retreat, and then that gives me a way in potentially. Um, no, I'm an idiot because takes. I mean, here. Am I an idiot? Takes, 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 takes. Yeah, that doesn't work. I mean, wait, actually, because the idea is here. The idea is to open up this. So I have my bishop here, and then, but it doesn't really work. Not yet, anyway. Um, hmm. Well, this pawn is under attack. How do I make things interesting? Um, I really want to play that move, but it doesn't work. I mean, yeah, it just doesn't work, bro. And this would be a mistake because, I mean, how is he going to get in? But he has ways. I think this is just a good move to play. Because I need to kind of get this. Yeah, that's what I figured. Um, this is a nice idea. Um, this is also good. I don't know if I want to open this. Should I go here maybe? It's not great. It's not terrible. I mean, this is a check. Let's go here. Again, if he goes here, then I just move the bishop, I think. And he can take. I'll just take here. Queen here. I'll just go back. My position is completely safe. The idea with this move is kind of just to, like, my thoughts here are just like, I want to take this pawn. And yeah, okay. He's just gonna just go here. If he takes, I'm fine. Takes here, here. Um, and then here, there's no attack on the one threatening things. Alright, I like this game, bro. I like this position. Or is he gonna go queen check? I didn't even see that, but it's if he goes here, I mean, this is protecting this, so he doesn't have anything. Or is he gonna go like here, threaten the bishop maybe? Even so, I mean, my threats are kind of greater here. Bonus at 1 minute. Yeah, he just goes here. Um, Again, nothing really threatened here. So I'm gonna take. Nothing silly here, because this is protected. Um, this is just. There's gotta be a mate here. Mm, mhm. Oh, wait up, it all falls down, yeah. Way up. No, he just resigns. All right. I think he saw a mate that I didn't, honestly. But it was bound to come. Here, here, here. Oh wait. Oh, I'm stupid. This is just checkmate. The queen block's here. Holy cow. Queen block's here. All right. Nice. All right, guys. I think that's gonna be it for today. It was a good stream. Won all the matches. I'm gonna do some more chess stuff probably. Um, I've just been playing more matches, so got to grind up back to my 2,000 rating, and my goal is 2,200. So I'm just gonna keep playing until I get there, and I'll do some other stuff as well. Do some more gaming, do some R6, do some Fortnite maybe, do some other things. But yeah, good stream, guys. Or good. This is a video stream. This is just a recording, but I'll post it. You guys already obviously watched the whole video, so thanks. And yeah, give me a like for more content.